And welcome back. Professor Almeida here, jpalmeida.com, and this is an introduction to week 1 for my hybrid and online COSA 30 classes. So as you can see, we have week 1 right here in Canvas. I've temporarily unlocked it for this video. It's the night before we begin, so I want to give you a heads up as far as what to expect for the week. So once you've purchased the textbook, it looks like this. You want to start to read chapter 1. And in chapter 1, and you will see this for all of the chapters, it is broken down into different objectives that you will need to understand for the IC3 certification. So the first part of COSA 30 will focus on computing fundamentals. Remember, for the IC3 certification, there are 3 exams that you need to pass. The first one we're going to look at is computing fundamentals. So the 8 objectives we're going to look at, we're going to first talk about all of the computers around us and how there is a convergence going on. For example, I'm recording this using a desktop PC, but you've probably also seen other YouTube videos that I've put out where I've simply used my smartphone to record them, right? So we have different devices that we carry, whether it's our smartphone, our laptop, our tablet. We have what's called convergence. That is the integration of technology on multifunction devices such as smartphones. When you get into your car, did you know that your car is run by computers? Or that traffic light that you're stopped at, hopefully you're not watching this while you're driving, but that traffic light you are stopped at, it's coordinated by computers. So there are computers everywhere around us, and that's what the first objective talks about. So you want to make sure that you recognize what is going on in our world. You'll also be expected to explain the different functions of a computer, particularly how data gets inputted in and processed into information that is meaningful to us, and how that information or even the raw data can be stored for later use. So you want to make sure that you're able to explain that. We'll also look at how computers represent data using binary. So there's going to be a little bit of binary that you need to understand. We'll also talk about the evolution of computer systems, the different types and characteristics of PCs. We'll look over some examples of other personal computing devices. We'll also look at various types and characteristics of multi-user systems. And finally, we'll look at the safe and efficient use of technology. Now, looking through this week's module, you will see the orientation video that I posted earlier. This was emailed out to everyone in the class. This is the set of lecture slides. So if you are an online student, let's pretend that we're having a lecture. So as you are reading through chapter 1, look at the lecture slides to help you remember the important points. Now, you will be responsible for a few assignments, in particular the chapter 1 Go Do It. Now, I've unlocked this module temporarily so you see how this works. The Go Do It can be found on page 24, and you will answer a couple of questions. You can grab the answer sheet from the data files that's provided. So if you go into the file section of Canvas, you download that zip, you will see the answer sheet there. Now, you can submit it any way you want. I prefer PDF. Use whatever is comfortable for you. Now, to submit that assignment, you're going to click directly on the Go Do It, and you'll see this bright button here that says Submit Assignment. And this is where you will upload the assignment. Now, you'll also notice that there is a rubric, and it's pretty much all or nothing. If you do the assignment as directed, you get full credit. If you don't submit it, you obviously get nothing. So it's in your best interest to complete the assignment. Again, make sure that you understand what you are reading in the chapter, because you will be tested on this in the IC3 exam. Now, at the same time, you also want to be thinking about geometrics. So in the first week, make sure that you sign up and register for geometrics using the handout that is provided in the welcome module. Now, you'll also be asked to watch some videos in my IT lab. So if you click on My Lab and Mastering, that will take you straight into my IT lab. Make sure, again, you watch the orientation video to see where you need to go. Anyway, that's about all. If you have any questions, post them up in the class lounge. You can also use the conversations feature to message me if you need to discuss things with me privately. Anyway, that's all. Good luck this week, and we'll talk soon.